I'm a private eye of the absurd, and I've got a case that'll make your cigarette burn down to the filter. This ain't your typical sunshine and rainbows gig. This is Malik Jefferson and the Shadow of the Tracks, a story so dark it'd make a jazz saxophone weep. We're in a nowhere town, the kind where the streetlights flicker like they're too tired to care, and the air smells of rust and regret. Light up a smoke, pour a shot of something cheap, and follow me into the gloom. It's a muggy night, the kind that sticks to your skin like a bad lie. Malik Jefferson, 11 years old, all elbows and attitude, is slinking through the alleys near the railroad tracks. He's got a flashlight in one hand, a stick in the other, poking at shadows like he's daring the night to fight back. His little brother, Jamal, 8, wide-eyed, and too trusting for this world, tags along, sneakers scuffing the dirt. They're out here because Malik heard a rumor. Some punk stole Jamal's bike, a beat-up red Schwinn with a bell that barely rings, and ditched it near the tracks. That bike's Jamal's pride, his ticket to freedom, and Malik's not about to let it rot in the weeds. The tracks cut through town like a scar, steel rails glinting under a half-dead moon. Trains rumble through every few hours, hauling freight and shaking the ground like an angry god. Malik's got a nose for trouble. He knows the kids who'd swipe a bike are the same ones who'd dare each other to cross the tracks blindfolded. He's muttering to Jamal, "Stay close, dummy. I ain't carrying you home if you trip." Jamal's all, "I'm not a dummy." But he sticks to Malik like glue. They're combing the brush, thorns snagging their jeans, crickets screaming, when Malik spots it, the bike, tangled in a bush like a corpse in a crime scene. He's halfway to it when the ground trembles. A low growl rolls in, a train, barreling down the tracks faster than a guilty man skipping town. Malik freezes, flashlight beam slicing the dark. The headlight's a blinding eye, and it's close, too close. Jamal's still behind him, oblivious, kicking at a rock like it's a soccer ball. "Jamal, move." Malik snaps, voice sharp as a switchblade. But Jamal's foot catches, his laces snagged on a root. He stumbles, sprawls face first into the dirt, and the train's horn blares, a sound that'd wake the dead. Malik spins, sees his brother down, maybe 10 feet from the tracks, and the math ain't good. That train's a freight hauler, loaded heavy, and it ain't stopping for nobody, not God, not the devil, not 2 kids dumb enough to be out here. Most folks would bolt, self-preservation's a hell of a drug. Not Malik. He drops the flashlight, sprints back, and grabs Jamal by the collar. The kid's flailing, "My shoe's stuck." Malik's cursing, words he probably learned from some shady uncle, and yanks at the lace. It snaps, Jamal's free, but the train's so close now the wind's whipping their hair. Malik hauls Jamal up, throws him toward the ditch, and dives after him. The train roars past, steel wheels slicing air, boxcars a blur of rust and graffiti. It misses them by inches, maybe less, and the ground shakes like the end of the world. They're sprawled in the ditch, panting, dirt in their mouths. Jamal's crying, "I lost my shoe." Malik's like, "You almost lost your head, idiot." They stumble home, bike forgotten, and their mom's waiting, arms crossed, ready to chew them out. But when she sees their faces, grimy, wide-eyed, she just pulls them in tight. Night's over, but the shadow lingers. Days later, school's buzzing, Malik's train dodger now. He shrugs it off, but the punk who stole the bike gets nabbed. A mechanic fixes the Schwinn, paints it cherry red, and Jamal's beaming again. Malik's brooding, though, keeps seeing those tracks in his sleep. Town's got no lights there, no warnings. Kids die out there, he knows it. Years pass, he's 16, taller, harder. He's at a town meeting, voice low, saying, "Kids die out there." The room listens. Lights go up, finally. At home, he keeps Jamal's old shoe on a shelf, a relic of the night he stared down death and didn't blink. He rides that Schwinn now, wind in his face, tracks glinting safer in the distance. Case closed. Batch 4, Story 4, Keisha Thomas.